Om Mani Padme Hum. Om Mani Padme Hum. Om Mani Padme Hum. Greetings, starseed awakened ones of the blossoming of human consciousness. We have reached over the event horizon and are now beyond the point of no return. Not that we would want to. Gaia sent us the calling and we descended into this realm from on high, on mission to assist Mother Earth and all her children of the sun in this great ascension process into 5D, the new heaven upon the new earth. The crystalline pyramids and all the sacred portals are all awakened and online for the full integration and connection to electrify the dragon grids of Pachamama. Today we have a powerful celestial triple conjunction with Jupiter, Chiron, and Vesta in Aries. With this stellar alignment, we expand into total awareness and healing of all past traumas and wounds that have hindered us from our full liberation into the light. Remember, nothing is as it seems, nor is it otherwise. And we fell asleep all for the joy of waking up. We awakened from the dream of the false 3D matrix of suffering into the real 5D creatrix of freedom in eternal bliss consciousness, never to fall from grace again. We have suffered enough, and now we realize it was all a simulated dream of duality and separation, and we are fully anchored in, and we arise as solar Christos Sophia rainbow warriors of the new Eden manifestation. The journey has not been an easy one. We came for the challenge and had prepared for many lifetimes through many timelines and into this final Omega 0 point of final returns into the pure land of enlightenment for all sentient beings of the way. Aho! Welcome, beloved beings of light. I am Paul White Gold Eagle with PrimeDisclosure.com. We have many powerful transmissions again for you today from our sacred New Earth scribes, so be sure to listen to the very end where we release a very powerful invocation of the multidimensional blue azurite flame. And please do us a favor and share this video with your teams and tribes all over this realm. And now we continue with the Sabian symbols. Right now the moon is at 26 degrees, 2 minutes Scorpio. The sun is at 22 degrees, 10 minutes Pisces. The current Sabian symbol for the moon at 27 degrees Scorpio. A military band marches noisily on through the city streets. And the current Sabian symbol for the sun at 23 degrees Pisces. A materializing medium giving a seance. From astrologyweekly.com. And from Divine Star of the Light, Valerie A. Elster. Golden Age templates activated. This is a return to the womb, to creation, to all of life. The codes carry the very existence of our purity, of our immaculate conception. To rebirth is to venture deep in the fields and the void, back to her, back to the beginning, back to love, bringing us back to center, back to soul family, back to the tribe, back to the communal, led by the mother, the feminine center, back to the heart, back to humanity, and love, care for each other. From ValerieElster.com. And from Divine Brothor of the Light, Roberto Nunez. Eruption, the gifts of your soul, the wisdom you have gained over many lifetimes, are being activated and reaching your consciousness. Now it all comes true. And from Divine Star of the Light, Jennifer Catron. Many have been called into deep action momentum in the past few weeks, to the point of the human feeling totally spun out. Human vessel integrating into the quantum field, aligning with the jump in consciousness. The results are here now. This jump stabilized today. Absolute miracles, 0 point, higher self-embodiment, The clearing of collective reversals is ending, exiting the matrix. The oracle wound is healing within the collective. The divine feminine finally feels safe to know the masculine stands beside her. The sisterhood, it's being brought back into this realm we are all anchoring. Deep, deep union within and without. 11th Stargate correction stabilized again. The Lyran portal to parallel experiences is wide open. These are Christed codes. Never have I experienced manifestation to this degree. This jump has been progressive, but the next 2 linear days I see it fully taking form in the physical for many. And from Divine Sis-Starved Light Karen Lithica, calling light workers, awaken to the energetic call, encoded in every breath, light ray, take a leap, follow your internal light calling. As the light escalation continues, a global trauma is collectively released. Know your energetic role will unfold before you as your vibrational frequency aligns to the greater good of humanity. As a wayshower, you hold the vision of the future, the transformational light keys. Know you are an antenna of light situated throughout your world. Some choose to keep this awareness within their internal consciousness, while others are called forth to share and direct their energy to awaken others, creating a platform of change. Many are truth seekers, impelled to spread the message of the current fracturing of your world. Know your connection with all living beings is part of your transformation work, as we collectively work in a space of unity consciousness. See Mother Gaia rapidly expanding into a global force of light. Awakened you are, part of this upgrade, working together in unity and light, sending waves of cosmic love and guidance for your journey. We love you. The Arcturians and Karen from KarenLithica.com. From Divine Sis-Starved Light, Asara Adams. Energy update by the Pleiadian, Sirian, Arcturian Council of Light. We are here now. We love you. We are you from your future to assist you on your path. Beloved one, which you are indeed, beloved. The unconditional love of God's source is always streaming to you. This love is yours, always, no matter what. The illusion of your experience is trying to tell you otherwise. Oftentimes, humans feel separated from God and those around them. It is in the moments of lack of love when the perceived separation seems to be the strongest. But that's all it is, a perception, not truth. Humanity has strayed far from the truth of the unconditional love of God. Now many individuals are making their way back to the love of God, which is home. The way points to the oneness with God and all of God, which are your brothers and sisters here on earth. In the higher dimensions which we reside in, exists only oneness with God. This is why currently many galactic civilizations of light are here to assist humanity on planet Earth, to find their way back home to God. We heard the call from so many individuals, and without hesitation, we are here to assist. This is part of our being one with God, to give unconditional love to all of God's creation. As you are making your way home, giving unconditionally from the endless supply of God's love will become part of you as well. This will allow you to receive even more of God's love as you are part of God. Welcome home. We are holding the vision of the divine new earth with you, and from our vantage point, it is glorious. We are with you every step of the way. You are loved beyond measure. We are with you always. We love you. We are you. Namaste. Thank you, Pleiadian, Sirian, Arcturian Council of Light. From TelosChannel.com. And from Divine Sis-Starved Light, Aluna Joy Yashkin. We have entered a 9-day window that precedes the equinox. Many ancient traditions, but especially the Maya, acknowledge these 9 days pre- and post-equinox and New Year dates as a portal. a place where the veils have thinned and where it is easier to raise the level of our consciousness. The magnetic field around the Earth has also thinned, which means that frequencies of our sun are more able to penetrate the Earth. Even though we have some pretty intense symptoms regarding solar activity, these events also wake us up. We might even be able to see the little sparkly lights, photons, in our atmosphere. We have witnessed these before in the past during an equinox. The last couple of years have felt unmoored in our lives in a multitude of ways. We have learned to be comfortable with uncertainty. We have learned to foster spiritual grit and keep on moving even though we feel quite vulnerable in this new energy. This all began in 2012. We are halfway through the first Katun cycle, a 20-year cycle. I feel like we are beginning to really ground into this new cycle. In the last couple of days, I've witnessed another level of our landing in this new cycle. This experience is very empowering, life-affirming, and leaves us with a really positive outlook for our future. My experience has been that I've had a couple of huge self-awareness epiphanies. It is like I am getting to know myself on a much deeper level. Levels that I knew were always there, but now just fully realizing. And with these epiphanies was also effective ways to clear and heal and awaken even deeper. Anyone else also experiencing deeper self-realizations? Wishing you all a beautiful equinox on the 20th, 21st. The 20th being the astrological equinox, and the 21st being the first sunrise. From alunajoy.com. And from Divine Sistar of the Light, Linda Johnson, 3/12/23, The Current. What are we plugged into? Literally, the vibe and frequency of the energy is powerfully available and potent for awareness, empowerment, and new life on so many fronts. We continue to build this huge stellium, an alignment of cosmic energies in Aries. This includes Venus, the heart, personal and collective heart elevation availability, Jupiter, expansion and social planet, Chiron, the wounded healer that contains the mastery. Again, we all have a core wound. Along with 5D entities, Eris, the inner awakener, Vesta, fire of devotion, Astrea, feminine justice, innocence, presence, and Celestia, a reminder that we all come from an infinite source, balancing shadow and light. This all continues to be bridging in the relationship axis, Libra, the mirrored self, balance, justice. Currently sitting here is make, divine timing and divine law, Ceres, midwifing ourselves, and distantly Arcturus, the star of innovation, forward thinking, and newness. And then we are in Pisces, emotions, water, limitless, unconditional love, Christ consciousness, access to the rainbow bridge, which bridges with Virgo, holding, integration, alignment for another week or so. Today's Saturn, contracts, our own authority, systems, foundations, now in Pisces, emotions, water, is in a bridge with the black moon, which is in Virgo, Earth for a couple of days, and then will return to Cancer and Leo, emotional power, emotional love, respectively, to continue to go back and forth, reclaiming our fragments, empowerment, and wholeness. We are continuing to be mirrored and triggered by our wounds for healing, release, and empowerment. Since this is interwoven with the relationship axis, and we are humans that want connection, likely in relationship with another, you may have been triggered so you're able to self-heal. Pisces rules the solar plexus, our personal empowerment. It occurred to me the other day in using the word trigger, what that may hold. Our actions, words, may knowingly or unknowingly trigger another, which then will trigger ourselves and vice versa. As the water sprays out to the recipient, it showers back onto us. On a hot summer sunny day, water crystals shimmer and reflect a rainbow bridge. So much healing is available as we own and allow. We both can heal if we choose. We are deeply shifting and ending long-held patterns, millennia of codependency, disempowerment, enabling, judgment, and so much more. With that being said, we are personally responsible, able for our healing, but not for the other healing. We are going to respond or react, and the choice is very different outcomes. Release any etheric cords. Own what is yours. Release the remainder. Send love, compassion, and peace for all, and know this is a personal and inside job that ultimately heals the whole, one life at a time. Be gentle, self-love, acceptance, and release as we are all traversing this new land. This is truly all so new, we just are making our way one step at a time. I know I certainly am. Thank you. And from Divine Sister of the Light, Jamie Lee Goldstein. We are in the profound energy of the Jupiter-Chiron conjunction, a transit that happens only once every 13 to 20 years because Chiron moves much slower in some signs than others. The exact conjunction occurred at 14 degrees Aries last night, March 11th at 10:53 p.m. Pacific. They'll continue to travel within 1 degree together through this Friday. Jupiter is the planet of expansion and motivates us to search for higher wisdom, perspective, and inspiration. Jupiter in Aries ignites a fire within us to go all in on what lights us up with meaning and purpose. Jupiter in Aries wants to open new expansive pathways to trailblaze forward on by following our inspiration. Chiron is known as the wounded healer. In our charts, Chiron represents a sacred wound that we are here to alchemize into medicine. We often carry a deeply imprinted story around our Chiron wound that we have some innate flaw because of this wound. We often feel deep down that we won't fully belong or that we won't be fully loved and accepted by others because of it. We often feel shame around our Chiron wound. We all have the Chiron wound in some way or another, yet we often feel very alone in our experience of it keeping us stuck in our story. The Chiron wound often sets us off on a trajectory of trying to heal the wound, to try to fix this part of ourself we feel is flawed, hoping it will disappear. The Chiron healing journey often sets us off on a path to heal the wound, to make it go away. We often learn a lot of wisdom and skills along the way from this journey and experience healing in many senses. But we still find deep down the wound, so the story around the wound and the pain is there. The Chiron journey is not as simple as doing this practice or that practice. We don't simply heal the wound away. In Chiron's mythology, his wound never went away. The compassion and wisdom that Chiron cultivated from his journey led him to become the most highly esteemed teacher, guide, and mentor of many forms of healing. Making the wound go away is not the point of the Chiron journey. It's the healing of the lingering story around the Chiron wound that keeps us bound. The Chiron alchemy comes through deep acceptance of our Chiron wound. It's a journey of wholly loving ourselves, even with the Chiron wound there. Chiron brings us into the most tender, vulnerable, raw places within our heart. The Chiron alchemy comes from allowing ourselves to feel into these spaces. The Chiron healing really comes when we stop trying to endlessly heal the Chiron wound because we find true acceptance within ourselves. As we extend the belonging and acceptance to ourselves, we no longer search for it outside of ourselves. And this is what opens up our heart to experience being fully seen and embraced as we are from others as well. We can see the intimate dance between Chiron and Venus as allies. Our story and perception around the Chiron wound transforms as we unlock the keys to some of our greatest medicine and gifts. Chiron has been in Aries since 2018, 2019, supporting us to heal our relationship to our self-identity. Chiron is guiding us to fully embrace the authenticity of who we truly are and to courageously allow ourselves to be seen in our authentic expression. Jupiter meeting Chiron offers the potential to open new pathways and directions in life for us that come from courageously showing up to life in our authenticity. Jupiter brings higher wisdom and perspective to shift our Chiron story to support opening up new healing gifts. Vesta, the keeper of the sacred flame, is also at 14 degrees Aries, holding a sacred container for this conjunction, supporting us to reignite the potency of our sacred flame. Aries is initiating the spark of life. When we don't feel safe to show up in the fullness of our authenticity, we dim our light and suppress the flow of our life force energy. Vesta, Jupiter, and Chiron together in Aries guides us to hold ourselves in our authenticity as sacred and to reignite the flow of our life force energy and creative power. Venus is also in Aries conjunct Eris, supporting us to boldly express the truth of our heart. From astrologywithjamie.com. And from Transcendental Karmic Astrology, exact Jupiter Chiron Vesta triple conjunction. On March 12th, the Jupiter Chiron conjunction becomes exact to the minute to which Vesta, the focusing principle, is also joining. Chiron describes our karmic wounds, and Jupiter is enlarging everything it touches, which would suggest that it will blow up the wounds. Luckily, this is not the case, as Chiron also carries the healing antidote to them. Thus, its aspects to Jupiter describe how we can turn the wounds into solid gold, while Vesta provides strong, focused attention to the process. And because Astrea, the asteroid of karma breaking, is also close behind them, the four celestial bodies will create a huge energy burst. And from Divine Sis Star of Delight, Leah Whitehorse, triple conjunction in Aries, Jupiter, Chiron, and Vesta. There is an opportunity to take a huge leap forward on our healing journey. Sometimes it's easy to think that all the suffering is for nothing, but Jupiter tells us that it's for everything. From wounds come lessons. Pain is a teacher. Here are my gifts, says the sky god, the strength to overcome, wisdom from experience, faith in yourself. And for those who feel triggered, angry, or rejected, the gift is in recognizing what needs to be accepted or healed. Your birthright is the gift of creation. Own it, live it. Here is holy fire, the power of fire to cleanse and purify, the power of fire to uplift, to light the way, to warm the heart, to bring us back home again. This is a purge of all that is getting in the way of devoting ourselves to what is truly sacred to us. Tend to the inner flame. Concentrate. As a goddess of the threshold, Vesta is a portal between past and future, then and now. If you have been broken, know that you can repair. Paint your scars with gold. From LeahWhitehorse.com. And today from the Tzolk'in Times, Keen 38, White Crystal Mirror. The number 12 is called crystal, and its keywords are dedication, universalize, and cooperation. Traditionally, folks gather together on the 12th day to hold a crystal court. This gathering is for discussing our experiences with the Tzolk'in, as the number 12 is the number for socializing and doing things in groups. Sharing our stories and talking about what is coming up next really helps to connect with this calendar system, and it also deepens our understanding. This number is all about community. We are social creatures, but because we are living in these strange times where we are all separated into individual spaces, we are losing the ability to cooperate. Neighbors are not very neighborly, our social skills are rubbish, and nowadays we don't even have our old folks living with us anymore. This behavior is very modern, and with each generation, we seem to isolate ourselves even more. On number 12 days, we can remember to be social and to think about community. The white mirror is also about reflecting truth, and today is perfect for getting together with others to discuss the truth. Be honest about your experiences so you can truly learn from them. It's okay to talk about the good and the bad. What else are friends for if you can't talk about anything and everything? Clarity is vital. We need to be informed about the truth, so our decisions are made based on facts, not guesswork. Don't be afraid of the truth. Whether you like it or not, it is good for you. As it is a number 12 day, it's perfect for seeking the truth in a group setting. That would include attending a meeting, protesting, partaking in a court trial, going on a field trip. These are all great activities for today. And today from Divine Sis Star of the Light, Christina Papagiorgio, White Crystal Mirror, 12/8 Knob, Keen 38, 12th of March 2023. Crystalline Reflections of Truth. 12/3/2023 equal 337 equal 310 equal 31 equal 4. 333 Portal. Day codes 12 Acquiring Strength Wisdom. 3 Holy Triad Joy Creativity Divine. 4 Form Structure Foundation Earth Angelic. Month year codes 3 7 Spiritual Test Initiation Solitude Magic Mystic Magician. 10 Manifestation Authority Power Leader. 1 New Beginnings Original Leader Independent Unique. 20 The Awakening Clear Vision. 23 Royal Star of the Lion Strength Protection Support. Keen 38 equal 11 equal 2. Portal Gate Polarity Partnership. This is a very potent kin pertaining to twin flames and reflections through our relationships. As very powerful magical portal as we walk through the doorways out of all illusions. Day 12 in the blue hand wave spell of gathering knowledge in order to accomplish healing and achieve great things. Today in our skies we have the Grand Duke, Jupiter conjunct Chiron, the wounded healer. Jupiter is the planet of expansion and good luck. So this meeting bodes well in alignment with the blue hand healing wave spell. As we conclude this cycle, Chiron promises to bless us with the gift of good physical health. Aho, beloveds, it is done. Today we have crystal clear clarity in our ability to receive and interpret the healing wisdom we need to heal our relationships and matters of the heart. Our brilliant clarity of mind shows us the endless solutions arising through a compassionate heart and cooperation with like-minded souls in our communities which will heal our world. Tone of creation, crystal tone 12 in the mental realm, action universalizes, power dedicates, essence cooperation. Old emotions, beliefs, and programs have been released and dissolved through the space and freedom engendered by yesterday's spectral phase of disillusion and release. New space is created for something new to emerge. New partnerships are forged. Energy comes together and crystal beings form. Stories must be shared of the wondrous and brave adventures we have been on. Alleluia! Get ready for some epic storytelling, planetary kin. The crystal energy is brilliant for gaining crystal clear clarity and guidance for your next steps forward. Communication and networking flows. Information from spirit and realms flow, freely accessible by all of the new crystal beings connected to Gaia's crystalline communication grid. What information will you be broadcasting through this grid? How can your skills and knowledge assist in the upliftment of humanity out of survival mode into happiness and bliss? It is time to lovingly connect with your kin and form cooperative alliances. Today's question is, how can we connect more compassionately today, cutting through old boundaries, healing our relationships, and bringing us closer to our true tribe and community? Divine blessings for brilliant, loving revelations of truth. In la ketch a la keen, Christina White Magnetic World Bridger, Keen 66. Keen 38, White Crystal Mirror. The mantra, the code for today is, I dedicate in order to reflect, universalizing order. I seal the matrix of endlessness with the crystal tone of cooperation. I am guided by the power of heart. And on this powerful day of activations, transformations, and manifestations, let us know, beloved beings of light, in the comments below what you're feeling, what you're seeing, your dreams, your visions, and your synchronicities. And if you're new to the channel, be sure to subscribe and click the subscribe button below and the little bell to get notifications on future updates. And as always, we have a link in the description below to the transcriptions of today's transmissions, and we archive these on our website, primedisclosure.com. Now I'd like to take the time to thank everyone supporting us in our work and mission. It's because of your monthly pledges and donations we're able to continue this work. So if you'd like to help support our work, our mission, and help us continue bringing these daily transmissions to the world, you can make a monthly pledge to our Patreon page at whitegoldeagle.com. Now I'd like to thank Divine Sister of the Light, Erica Nan, for your donation today. Thank you very much, Divine Sister. We appreciate you and your support. And I'd like to also thank Divine Sister of the Light, Christina Martini, for your donation today. Thank you very much, Divine Sister. We appreciate you and your support. I'd like to also thank Divine Sister of the Light, Zelka Zigic, for your donation today. Thank you very much, Divine Sister. We appreciate you and your support, and we appreciate all of you that continue to support us in our work and mission. We couldn't be doing this work without you, so thank you all very much. We're very grateful for you all. If you'd like to support us with a one-time donation, you can do so to our PayPal or Stripe accounts. Both links are at eaglelovecondor.com. Now I'd like to also thank Divine Sister of the Light, Leandrea Martin, for your super thanks donation today on YouTube. Thank you very much, Divine Sister. We appreciate you and your support. Now I'd like to also thank everyone supporting my Sacred Condors artwork. You can purchase her beautiful handmade goddess totems, zodiac goddesses, healing jewelry, and other works of art at lunagoddessart.com. Now we're going to complete today's transmissions with a very powerful divine invocation from Divine Sister of the Light, Emily Kate, a light from Albion. Invocation of the multidimensional blue azurite flame. With the assistance of Horus, Hathor, Helios, I bring the blue azurite flame from the highest dimensions down over the Dendara temple. I ask the blue flame to light up Hathor's Dendera temple in Egypt. I ask the blue azurite flame to infuse the Nile River. I visualize the river being filled with the blue flame. I call back all multidimensional aspects of myself to this now. I ask my friends and family from all lives to be brought into my consciousness now. I ask for the blue azurite light to be brought again through the stellar gateway, through my galactic chakra, through my higher mind, higher heart, and through my physical vessel, and then through my feet, an earth star, where it links with the blue waters of Mother Gaia. I visualize all of Mother Gaia, including the Dendera temple, the Nile River, myself and my home, all alit in the multidimensional blue azurite flame. I return the blue azurite flame to Mother Gaia and to myself. Surrounded and enveloped in the azurite flame, I walk with my friends and family, hand in hand, into the orange, gold, yellow light portals of the sun. We are greeted by Helios. We are filled with light. I am light, I am water, I am fire, I am air, I am sound. Blessings from the Dendera. Emily Kate, Ashnia, Allah. Thank you for joining us today, beloved beings of light. Have a most beautiful and blessed new week ahead as we continue our journey through the ascension vortex and into the new heaven upon the new earth. Keep walking gently your sacred path with heart, with peace and love in every step, and keep shining your light brightly into the night. Be sure to make this day and every day the best day ever. The eagle and the condor love you all. Namaste.